Hello everybody, and welcome to the Divisional playoff round as I'll quickly go over my predictions for the weekend. First game, we'll kick it off within the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers, and it's very rare to have the home teams underdogs like this in the second round of the playoffs, but for good reason though, as the Saints are not only the hottest team in the National Football League right now, they probably have the best coach in the league. Drew Brees on fire, and I'm not taking this whole thing about how poor of a road team that the New Orleans Saints happen to be. So it's very unusual for me to take road teams, especially underdogs, in the second round of the playoffs. But I think this is going to be a shootout. Thus, I like the 3.5, the spread laying that level, as well as the over on the total. And it's also a pick on the second part of the methodology, more of a voodoo spiritual one, as really is the Denver Broncos to beat outright the New England Patriots. That sounds even crazy for me to think to be possible. I normally open mind mathematics give the Broncos about a 6% chance tops of winning, but the story seems a little too big. The talk about Tebow does seem as if they're going to go a lot further. Now, as far as the spread is concerned, there's a lot for me to take the points here. The whole rock, paper, scissors, Tom Brady 2-6 in his career against the Denver Broncos in the situation, and they really do have a pretty good team. At least if Demaryius Thomas is this next big receiver, I like the chances that he could be able to get open in this. They got to stop those stupid mistakes that they did in the first game. None of these dumb turnover, special teams mistakes. If they do that, then GG, game over. I'm looking at a 44-41 kind of an output, so I like the over in this game, 50.5 or so, as well as taking the points. As far as the Sunday games are concerned, the NFC Divisional playoff game is between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Football Giants. I'm going to do the same thing that I did the last time, and that is to lay the points on the Packers, which was a loss last time. I don't think the Giants are going to come out and play quite as strong, but there's really only one way to beat Aaron Rodgers, and the Giants do have what it takes, and that's to get after the quarterback and rush them and make some plays, which I think they will do for a bit. But considering the Packers' defense as bad as it's been, they have a really good team on paper with guys like Charles Woodson, A.J. Hawk, and I think for this game they're going to come up big. I like the Packers in a somewhat of a low-scoring blowout around the 28-6, 27-6, 31-6 kind of affair. So I kind of want to play the under, but I'm kind of scared, so I won't. But I will be laying the points on the Green Bay Packers. Finally, the last game of the session, AFC battle between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. This one I consider my blowout of the week, as the Ravens to totally annihilate the Texans. This is an old school play, and taking the first round winner that might be pretty good and had a weaker opponent and then has to play against this awesome Baltimore team. And it's not really the defense like it used to be for years and past for why you would play it. It's Ray Rice. That guy is a stud, and I don't care how good your defense is. He's going to take everybody out with the home crowd. I'm looking at a blowout, maybe even a shutout or a defensive battle, reducing Texans to single-digit points, thus laying the 7.5 or whatever spread that you can find. As far as weather is concerned, I really haven't checked it. I wonder if it's anything like this. This is beautiful. There's winds of about, well, I got the winds blocking me right now because of the building right in front of me, but the winds are about 14 miles an hour from the west. Temperatures about 25 degrees, I think it feels, and there's snow, obviously. So I'll check the weather, but again, I think the worse the weather, the more advantage of that is to the Baltimore Ravens. So thank you for tuning in, and enjoy the weekend. Bye-bye.